Alright guys, I wanted to show you what I'm making here. A center insulator. What is this? 3-inch pipe. I've got my center deal. I just used what I had around. A little bit long. I mean, I could cut it off, but no reason. So this is going to be a 160 meter doublet. The wire is going to go in here. There's 3 holes, okay? So you go in to the top, up, and then back down. So that's strain relief. And so what's going to happen is this will be hoisted up. Then I'm going to, when I get this is going to use 600 ohm real ladder line that I still have coming in. And I just want to make sure what the measurement is before I put my other bolts through it in order to do that. So the ladder line will hook up here, come down the bottom, okay, come right down the bottom, and inside the wire will be attached inside here. This is all stainless and it'll be good. I was thinking about putting end caps on, but that just makes stuff more complicated. You don't need it. It doesn't need to be watertight. It'll be just fine. So when I get the stuff in, we'll be stage B, and that'll be in a few days. Good little project. Make your own antennas. Don't buy them. All right, so here it is. We got our real ladder line. Got 75 feet of that. Got our high vis 240 foot worth of wire here. So you can see what I did. I went in and out. The stress will be relieved inside here, and it will be on this and on this center. And so I went in and went down to here on each side. This I have no reason to cut. Ladder line, I swaged it, went here to here for strain relief. Not that there's going to be that much stress on it, but it'll be just fine. Okay, and we're going to stretch it out. I have my my end insulators, which I will swage again because I will not be cutting that. It is what it is with the ladder line. And so this is a 160 meter open wire 600 ohm fed. That means it's a doublet, 160 meter doublet. So I'll let you guys take a look at it when I pull it up here. All right, well, here's what we got. I always like using these hooks. Okay, and I got about a 43 foot height there. So I'm going to have to, of course, take the zip ties off that. Each end I'm going to walk out. Okay, and as I walk each end out, I will be putting on, swaging on the what do you call it? These guys. Jeez. And insulators. Okay, they're pretty nice. I like these. You can make your own out of PVC or whatever, but these are pretty good. Okay. And pardon the dog shit. And we'll go from there. Okay, and pull it up and see what we get. Yeah, this is always the fun part. You're hoping the damn wire that you reeled up carefully does not get all jacked up. And apparently I got a jacked up part. Fun times. Why do I have the high vis? Well, that's what they had, and that's what the best price was. I don't care. I'm not trying to hide anything. So let's see if we can get this apart. Okay, there's a swaged end number 1. Going to number 2. And swage number 2 is done. So now I got to get a little rope on this one. I got the rope on the other end already. And we'll hoist it up and stretch it out, see how it works. All right, So it's kind of hard to do this one-handed, holding the camera, but I've got everything detached from this roll, and it looks like they had it really nice. It'll unroll real nice. And I'm going to roll this thing all the way to my little MFJ feed through and hook that up. Well, I'll temporarily put it there before I hoist that up, and then we'll see what it looks like. So that's that right now, 600 ohm ladder line. All right, so we got it up there. Now we got to do stretching out the ends. So there you go. So I want to say one thing though, you know, I'm using what I had on hand. You know, that sewage tube I used to use to make some baluns, although I don't use it anymore. But anyways, I use what I had on hand, and it'll work fine. So, I mean, look around your property, look around your garage, use the stuff you have. It doesn't have to fit the whatever Gigaparts DX Engineering catalog. It doesn't matter. As long as that thing's insulating and it's got everything hooked up properly, it's fine. You could use a damn 2x4. Guys used to do it back in the day, so just my 2 cents. Okay, yeah, it took a little bit of doing. The ends were a real pain in the butt, but I got it up there. Okay, let's go down to here. That's what I'm using. There is plenty of play on this. It's just taut a little bit, but when the wind blows, it should be fine. I got to kind of tighten these down a little bit from the inside, but should be good to go. I really don't like, I wish there was some better strain support, I guess I would say. But I mean, I can bring it over to the T-post. I had 450 line like that, but I'm just going to leave it like this right now because it's not pulling, you know what I mean? So it should be fine. So I have to put the off-center fed dipole up on the other pole. So I'll have a choice of 3 antennas, but let's see. Let me go inside and show you. Well, actually, I can show you what I have here. If you can see that, I have it was out of one of the baluns I built. It is a dual core wrapped individually. It's good for 5 kW commercial power, if you want to put it that way. Individually wrapped. So those are number 63s, I believe. Anyways, so that'll work good. And just a short piece to the tuner, and see how it works out. All right, if I can get this darn thing to focus in for you guys here. If you could see down here, I have a couple high mega ohm resistors, 3 in series, going to one side of this. That's a cheap way to drop off static buildup on the antenna. I probably don't need it for this antenna, but I'm going to leave it right now just because. I had that on a 1200 foot loop, and just another little tip you can do instead of spending big bucks. That works pretty well.